Hello, POS 435 students. My name is Holly, and I am the TA for your course. I have been TAing for Dr. Woodall for about actually several years now, and I have to say that this is the course I very much look forward to working with. In part, the contributions that students make to this course are wonderful, but also it is right in line with my own research interests. So, as much as I teach, I learn going over the material again and sort of seeing it through new eyes, through your eyes every time. My research interests fall in the feminist IR comparative politics sort of camp. And so I'm interested in the ways that gender inequality, gender role identity, gender role formation implicate or impact political violence in conflict processes. So I look at wartime rape, sexual violence during war, and sort of how these get mobilized and how it's a highly politicized process. I was fortunate to receive some funding from the Center for the Study of Religion and Conflict and was able to conduct some field work in Bosnia Herzegovina for the month of June. I was able to interview a cross section of Bosnian society, from elite rule of law officials to combatants during the war period to children that came of age during the war period, and have some rich data from that process, and hope to continue that work moving forward. Outside of my life in academia, I work full time. I'm the clinical director for a local nonprofit. We serve women who reside 150% below the poverty line, primarily single moms. And so I spend a lot of time working in public policy circles, sort of working and looking at the ways to help single moms really find ways to rise out of poverty in poverty situations. So, in this way, a lot of the themes that we cover in this course are super relevant to that, right? It's interesting that women who are parenting and who are single parenting make up such a disproportionate demographic of that rate, right? So we would want to look at that. That's a puzzle that we need to sort of work to resolve and look at. So themes that we cover in this course address that a little bit. Other than that, I have three furry kids, Zeus, Chloe, and Moxie, and Moxie is the newest to the family. She is a rescue that we rescued from actually running into Papago Park in January and tried to find her family and were unable to, and so she became a part of our family. She is living up to her namesake as she demonstrates tons of Moxie and runs the big kids in circles, and they just love her and tolerate her, and she's been a real wonderful inclusion into our family. Outside of that, I don't have a lot of time. I know many of you mentioned binge watching Netflix. I don't get to binge watch Netflix, but I do enjoy House of Cards. That's definitely on my list. Don't get to watch it often, but do try to catch up here and there. And other than that, as I'm mentioning, I don't have a lot of free time, which I know many of you can relate to. I do ballet bar and Pilates. That seems to be the thing that helps me center and manage and navigate so that I can do all that I do, which is quite a bit. And I know that most of you can relate to that from reading your Who Are Yous. So know that you have a lot of empathy for me coming your way with this. So I just want to close it up with my wish for you this semester. I want to say that there's a lot of diverse interests represented here in this course. Some of you want to do corporate entertainment law. Some of you want to do psychological processes and look at neuropsych testing and personality types and sort of the uncharted brain. Some of you have mentioned, being in the hard sciences, and this is just an elective that caught your eye. Some of you are math majors, biology majors. Some of you are taking your business degrees or marketing capacity and doing fashion. Some of you are at Cronkite doing journalism. And while some of these sort of areas might seem better suited to the themes that we cover in this course, what I want to say is that no matter where you choose to go, whether it's hard sciences, whether it's, sort of math major, that doesn't seem like, oh, how does women in politics really relate to this? It relates to almost anything and everything that we do, right? Because inequality anywhere is something that we want to look at. Representation anywhere is something that we want to look at. So it may be that this finds its way as you as a parent, right? What you do as a parent is you raise your own children, or your own political process, the way that you are politically active, whatever it might be. It is my hope that you learn while you're in this course, and that's something that you learn you carry forward with you. That is my wish for you as you engage in this seminar. So that's it for me. I look forward to working with you and for you, and am available for any questions you might have. Don't hesitate to email. I'm usually really responsive, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I so look forward to all of your contributions and working with you as the semester moves forward. All the best.